So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song. No, don't even start. Not serious. Those things are fine. People are always listening and it's not realize. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about this. Really? Am I? Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some players hanging around listening to all the stuff we say with each other?
Why would anybody be listening to us? You know, many people think that.
I'm surprised. People are very comfortable invading other people's privacy these days. And like, you are like, my break.
Daughter's going to her first prom. Just a reminder, folks, to make certain to be here for a figurine giveaway. Come to the game and get a figurine of your favorite mascot. Bango the Buck.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. Feels like... Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. Tonight marks MP's NBA debut, and it's been a short but windy road for him. His basketball journey started in rural Vermont and then headed west for a stint in the WCBL High School Club League. From there, he played professionally in Europe before working his way to the bench of his NBA roster. He told me he still has a lot to prove to the world, and guys, the next stage of this journey begins tonight. Back to you.
Quite a story. Thanks for that report.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
On the court for Washington, we've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Champagnie at the 4. Coulibaly with it, and it's Thomas picking him up. Pass to Carrington. Here's Gill, defended by Portis. 5 on the clock. Riley, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Portis gets the bucket.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Here's Riley. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Wizards up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
They've got Gary Trent. MP is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Thomas in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him. He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
Pass to Champagnie. Off target from three-point range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb Kyle in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kuzma. Prince comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Thomas. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Young, he's checked in for Carrington. MP inside. Banked it in off the glass. Douglas has got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Inside, here's Riley. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Wizards lead by 4.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
It's Prince on the wing. Here's Douglas. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Douglas has got 10 points in the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Takes a 13-footer. Inside, it's Trae Young.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Rollins passes to MP. Right at the free throw line. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Washington leading by 4. Pass to Young. 4-3. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Now Portis. Checked by Davis. Here's Douglas. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 12 points for him.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 5. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Making some changes. Miles Turner comes in for Portis. And it's Porter Jr. in for MP. The Wizards making a switch here. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, George passes to Johnson. Launches it. Prince grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Graham, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Right side Young. 6 on the shot clock. First half of play here in what's been a good one. Milwaukee out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Washington.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief before we move on to the next part of the show, hey Jet, you get enough sleep last night?
Oh, are you asking? I'm a little tired, but you know.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
They're doing some good things. Rebounding is not one of them. Maybe.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to... He's checked in for Milwaukee. So on the floor for the Wizards, we've got Anthony Davis, Carlton Carrington out there with Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Champagnie at the 4 slot.
What an unselfish play. Carrington looking to get others involved.
MP with it, picked up by Coulibaly. From the wing, and he hits the jumper. MP's got 16 points.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Carrington. From outside, off the mark.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's MP. MP going to work down low.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
The Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Champagnie. Puts up a 3. Connects from downtown. Champagnie's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
MP finds Prince. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
And the bucket is good. Douglas has got 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Davis. Over Turner. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
Come on, let's keep it going. The ball movement is good, guys. We're getting great shots, but we're giving up too many shots.
Exchanging baskets. That's not what Doc Rivers is looking for. Asking his guys to clamp down on defense.
Yeah, he wants it all. He sees an opportunity for his team to dominate just a little more. But overall, he wants them to take advantage.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Gary Trent is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Douglas in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Wizards trail by 12. Down low. Here's Riley. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Whitmore's checked in for Washington. Young comes in for Carrington. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Both free throws good from Davis. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere. You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Champagnie. Here's Davis. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Boy, Turner's such a strong rim protector. This guy has such a big-time impact on that end.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Work in the interior, MP. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Bucks with some changes. Prince is checked in for MP. Rollins comes in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Thomas. And then making a switch here. MP's checked in. The Bucks leading by 13. 19-footer is good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Young against Porter. George! Oh, he cannot hit. The Bucks have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. The free ball is down!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Antetokounmpo. A throwback possession. 2 points.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. MP fires! And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Douglas has got 37. And Young has got the ball here for the Wizards. 19-point game. Misses the follow-up. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter the pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. MP again! Douglas has got 39.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. MP right side. Yes.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Now we send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't hit you until tip-off. There's always so much going on.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
right here, baby.